Hello and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and want to see more. Coming up, Origin review, like Yorkshire versus Lancashire Academies. And another Origin set for the PDRL. And why Adam Hills is prevalent again. So, history will be made at Warrington's Victoria Park on Sunday the 15th of August, when the venue hosts the Physical Disability Rugby League's first ever Lancashire versus Yorkshire Origin fixture. This will be the first PDRL game played under the new codes for the international rules. And it's another first as well, as following the recent player classification sessions, PDRL makes its debut as a fully classified and internationally recognised disability sport. I want to applaud the PDRL, the inclusive officers, RFL Social Inclusive Manager Chris Godfrey, for bringing all this together, because PDRL is a way to that we can make it rugby league more inclusive and welcome to everyone. The Origin fixture itself is part of the Wolves Foundation's led regional PDRL festival for Northwest teams. Kicking off at 4:30 PM, Lancashire versus Yorkshire will be the climax of a day's celebration of inclusivity from rugby league. Similar learning disability rugby league festivals will be taking place in Hull and Wakefield over the same weekend. For the game itself, to be putting on these festivals at this time is fantastic. Yes, it is all in aid of the inclusivity for the Rugby League World Cup, but it all is in aid of growing our great sport. I want to applaud again the Rugby Football League for getting PDRL everything that it needed to become an internationally recognised body. And also, I want to comment on from Chris Godfrey himself. He says Sunday was a landmark event for us all in so many ways. Players and administrators alike, and thanks to our thanks goes to Warrington Wolves Foundation for being such a dedicated and enthusiastic hosts. As well as being a special occasion, Sunday will be a learning curve for everyone involved in PDRL. The world first for the variation of the game and its debut as a fully classified international recognised disability sport. The England Community Lions PDRL head coach Sean Briscoe adds, "This is a great opportunity to showcase physical disability rugby league to a wider audience, and for the players it's another step up in their personal development to showcase their skills to the England Community Lions selectors." So here are the squads that are involved in the actual day itself. I must say that on the Lancashire side, all but 4 of the Lancashire 16 playing squad are from Warrington, a testament to the Wolves Foundation leading role in the development of the physical disability game. The Yorkshire squad features 7 players from Wakefield Trinity. Well, not really, it's 8 players from Leeds. They've got that wrong. For both sides, not just Yorkshire, but also Lancashire. Another club whose foundation has been a heart of the rapid rise of the PDRL. I must admit, Wakefield are another team that were included in the PDRL from the very, very beginning, so they deserve all the props as well. The one thing that gets me is on the Lancashire side, as I don't know if you see this, but just to the right hand side, Adam Hills. Adam Hills is the comedian who does the Last Legs TV show, and also the has been on so many sports, and also did the documentary for PDRL on Channel 4. Now, here's what he had to say. Rugby league is taking me to places I never thought I'd go. On the August 15th, I will be proud to represent Lancashire against Yorkshire in the first ever PDRL England Origin game. From Loftus to Lancashire, who'd have thought? Adam, we see here in the Warrington Wolves colours, has been a big proponent for rugby league through his Channel 4 show, plus the Take His Legs documentary, where he helped take the Warrington Wolves to the World Championship status in 2018, where they played the South Sydney Rabbitohs, his boyhood hero club. So he's a big proponent for disability sport, and I wish the Rugby League World Cup was going on so that he could go to that as well, whether that's as a player for Australia, a player for England, or any other. Who knows what could happen. But 2022 is what we've got to have to wait for this. Oh, we've not heard anything from the BDRL side. That might still be going ahead. Let's wait and see what's happening. So now we have a quick look at the Origin game. Well, we have an in-depth look at the Origin game between Yorkshire Academy and Lancashire Academy, being played at Wheaton Hall. The behind closed doors fixture will be streamed on the Our League app at 11 AM and featured many of the game's future stars, several of who have already had first team experience. Academy Origins is part of the talent pathway for a club academy competition and full England academy selection. In recent times, our Academy Origin players have made rapid strides in the senior game, such as St Helens' Jack Wellesby, the winner of the 2020 Super League final, try-scoring points, and Wigan Warriors and Marla Hanley, who both scored eye-catching hat-tricks in their latest Betfred Super League games. Coaching Yorkshire is Danny Wilson, and he said these players missed out on a season's worth of development during the pandemic, so this game is an important step in making up for lost time. I'm really excited by the potential and how far and some of them might progress in rugby league. Lancashire coach is Shane Eccles, and he added, the players have prepared well and are raring to go. Like Danny, I'm grateful to their clubs for working with us and helping us get the game on. They'll do their clubs proud and hopefully we'll win, Lancashire means. So here is the Yorkshire team for the game. As you can see, Jason Carey is on the wing, the Castleford Flyer, who made his debut recently and scored within 20 seconds of that debut. And the people to look out for are players like Levi Edwards, the Leeds centre, who is touted for big things in the game. And then there's Matty Nicholson, who plays for Wigan Warriors. Off the bench they have halfback, dummy half Kieran Rush, and he will swap plays with Denny Balmford so that they can get some speed into the play, I would suggest. On the flip side, Lancashire have a glut of Wigan players and Warrington players in their side. I'm looking at Logan Astley and Juna Ensemba for being their two main stars in the game, where Zach Eckersley is usually the kicker and will do well in this game as well because he's a big powerful runner, and we're hoping for more from him in the future. Also, just a little side note, number 7 Daniel Ganson is the son of Steve Ganson, the former Super League referee and international level referee. He has been involved in, him and his brothers have been involved in Wigan Squad for quite some time, and hopefully he'll go well today. So for the game, Lancashire kicked off, and in the 3rd minute it was Yorkshire who was on the scoreboard straight away, as Yorkshire created an overlap on the left, which leads to Jason Carry to go in the corner for the first try of the game. Will Camden misses the kick left to the post, unfortunately, so it's 4-0 to Yorkshire. On the 5th tackle, Lancashire are pinged for a high tackle on the Yorkshire forward, and on the 5th, after the penalty, 10 yards out, Balmouth jumps out from dummy half and scores with a simple run-in just left of the posts. Camden kicks the extras to make it 10-0. After a few Lancashire errors, one of which Lancs knocked on the 13th minute in trying to field the ball, and straight off that Yorkshire are in again as a crossover try by Hatton is done right to the posts. Camden misses with this kick also, unfortunately. So Lancs after this turn up. They get a penalty for a high tackle by Yorkshire's Edwards, and a good set by Lancashire gets Lancashire into the Yorkshire 10, and a quick show and go by Whitehead creates a gap for him to go over just left of the posts. Eckersley adds the extras to make it 14 points to 6. And by this time, Lancashire have started getting some composure with the ball. Yorkshire knock on, and Lancashire thought they were in again, with Douglas in the left corner. But the pass by Eckersley was seen to be forward and called as such by the referee. But he seemed to have made the pass as well, while over the try line, so he could have scored. As quick as a flash though, as Leeds retrieved the ball, Field breaks from his own 30, passing to Edgill, his fullback, on the halfway line, who thought he was in under the posts, but he was thwarted by some last-ditch Lancashire defending. But Yorkshire weren't to be stopped in this case, as a few passes later Edwards is in on the left edge as Yorkshire created a 4v5 overlap, and he scored in the left edge, around about 5 metres in from touchline. Camden also misses this kick. He doesn't have a good day with the boots of ball, unfortunately, when it comes to adding the extras. Yorkshire get a penalty on the 28th minute as Lancashire are pinged for a ball steal, and off the back of that set, a dink kick over towards the right side is caught by Simpson, but his pass to his winger Gatiss is called forward when he was in the open to score. Yorkshire though came on the attack in the next set as Simpson breaks down the Lancashire's middle defence quite easily, but his pass is knocked on the last by a last-ditch saver from Lancashire's fullback Broadbent. The resulting set is passed wide to Carry, but Lancashire's defence is on point at this moment as Carry is bundled into touch. All of a sudden, Lancashire get the ball back and they are playing well with the ball as they decide to spread it left and create an overlap from their own 30 due to Eckersley's passing contact to Douglas, which he makes his run, but he's being closed down by Yorkshire, so he passes back inside to Astley to his right, who is also being closed down as he gets into the Yorkshire 20. Astley decides he's going to kick back to the left as Douglas is open and there's no one around him. He just has to wait to pick up the ball. He gets the favourable bounce, he picks it up and he puts it down in the left hand corner to make it 18-10. The conversion this time by Eckersley is missed. We're coming up to half time and Lancashire have an unforced knock on inside their own 30 metres, not concentrating whatsoever. After moving the ball left and a couple of big hits later, Yorkshire play the ball about 10 metres out again, left side of the pitch, and sub dummy half rush jumps right to score 5 in from the post. Camden kicks the extra 2 to make it 24 points to 10, and that's how it goes into half time. So we're back from the second half and the Cats are bouncing left, right and centre from me, and after some bad set completions from Lancashire, Yorkshire march up the field, and after Edwards is held up over the line, Yorkshire force a dropout, which is kicked massively to 60 metres, but Edwards is a major factor again in the recovery set for Yorkshire's go forward. The ball reaches the middle in the Lancs 10, which is in turn passed to Edgill and Simpson, and then it reaches wide right to Gators to score in the corner. Camden once more misses this kick, but the scores are 28 points to 10. On the 54th minute, after a great break by Edwards on the inside left area, off the back of a Nicholson great carry from inside his own half, the Yorkshire man passes to Camden, who scores 10 metres in from touch on the left hand side. Hookham decides to take over the kicking at this point, and he adds the 2 for 34 points to 10. On the 58th minute, Lancs fast one out play the balls and get them up to the Yorkshire goal line, and on the back of great Delaney drives, force a dropout. On the resulting first play, Lancashire are trying to force offloads, which are then fumbled to the ground, which Yorkshire recover. On the next tackle, Yorkshire gets a penalty because of a Lancashire 2-man ball strip. Yorkshire go forward is getting them over the advantage line through the entire game, and Lancashire's own mistakes are making it hard for themselves throughout the entire game. On the 69th minute though, Lancashire get a repeat set due to a knock-on, and an early kick in the set forces a dropout, which Lancashire receiver knocks on in the tackle. He's 30 out from the Yorkshire line, and he knocks on because he's getting tackled. Yorkshire, because of this, trundle up the pitch with a great Simpson break and on the last, Hookham grubbers for himself to score left of the posts, and he also adds the extras, which makes the scores 40 points to 10. And we thought that wasn't going to be the end of the scoring at this point, as Yorkshire were at it again with a great break by Nicholson on the right edge this time, and the set is complete with a returning set from Lancashire not even reaching out of their own half. They got to the kick on the 30 metres line, but the Yorkshire press on the kicker forces him to run the ball instead, and he's tackled on the 40 metre line. There's still 6 minutes left, and even though the sustained pressure from this, there was no further scoring, unfortunately. So the full-time score is 40 points to 10 to the Yorkshire Academy side.
And that's it for another video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember, like, subscribe and share this video worldwide. I need you to share these videos out there for everyone to see, so that we can grow this fantastic game of ours.
All I can say in the meantime is thank you so much for watching, thank you for all the comments, and thank you for getting involved. So please stay safe, all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.